It's more horse shit from the people that made horse shit, from the minds of people who made stuff that sucks ass. It's another thing that sucks ass. Lemon with Brett Gelman.
My chain. My chain.
Guys, I have found an interview with our boy Gelman. I have not seen it yet, but why I want to play this is because, once again, it has no views. This guy is interviewing the McVey actors. As we all know, Brett Gelman is in a new Timothy McVey film. And he is he's interviewed here by something called MovieWeb. This has 111 views. It's been out for weeks. Guys, we need to show the press here a little love. We need to show Brett a little love. Let's see if he reveals his process for
the first thing about
acting.
this movie that I want to ask for the group is when you think of like McVey.
Now, this guy, Julian Roman, I don't know who he is. It says MovieWeb, but he kind of looks like a manager of a Cricket Wireless. Like, if I went into Spectrum and tried to get my phone fixed, he would go in the back and come out with my phone all fixed and stuff. But I guess because of DEI, they let him interview Brett Gelman about the new Apple TV slop he's in. So let's see what I'm sure he's going to have some hard-hitting questions here, considering he doesn't own a fucking microphone.
And Nichols, they're these evil, murderous people.
Oh, and Brett Gelman is playing Terry Nichols in the McVey film.
You expect them to be like devils with horns, but the way they are portrayed in the film is so cold and chilling, you kind of realize...
Yeah, the movie bombed all right. Just like how Brett likes. Everything this guy touches turns to bombs.
These are just evil men who are just very normal men who did an awful, awful thing. So I just want to know, what attracted you to playing these parts? I mean, did you want the characters to be more villainous?
Brett goes, yeah, so basically I need money and attention. So I say yes to things when they're offered to me. I say yes, I need someone to be sticking a camera in my face, and I need attention, and I love money. That's Brett's creative process.
No, I think what attracted me to playing the part was that the script.
He's on drugs. Brett, you gotta be sober for the interviews, buddy. You gotta be sober for them. Very good. Vandal did reveal to me that there's this movie called Lemon with Brett. We'll see the trailer after this.
Script, and you know how Mike wanted to do it was that you were humanizing the...
So, by the way, one of my favorite bands in the entire world is created by this guy named David Berman, who took his own life, sadly. They're called the Silver Jews. He's one of my favorite. He's like a poet to me. He's so incredible. I love the Silver Jews. Love them, love them, love them. What's unfortunate about that is Brett looks a lot like him, which does upset me slightly. And he didn't get any of the Jewish artistic intellect or gift. You got none of that. That Berman, Mr. Berman, received from Silver Jews. If you don't know who the Silver Jews is, you got to dive in. They're unbelievable. He had a new band called Purple Mountains. They were going to tour. I was going to go see him, and I think the day before the tour was going to start, he took his own life. So, I believe it was, he struggled with heroin and everything. He was just a brilliant, sensitive genius.
Really, really twisted guys, and you were showing a portrait of human beings, and you were seeing like sort of the mundanity of the days leading up to it. So
God damn your comments.
You saw them more as somebody who could, almost live next door to you. And so doing that would make what they did that much more terrifying and that much more horrible. So that's what, if you did this sort of, you lose the impact and the weight of what they did. Wow. And the possibility that somebody could do it again. And
so why doesn't Brett apply that in real life here? Because he just thinks everybody is a racist anti-Semite who hates him. He has more empathy for Terry Nichols and Timothy McVeigh than he does for your average American anti-Semite? The hell?
I've done it again.
That's strange to me. So he has selective empathy. All right. Good to know, Brett. Good to know you can wear the mask of empathy from time to time.
Yeah, actually, can you speak to that portrayal of Cindy? Because I mean, when she meets McVeigh,
Look at these
he's
people.
just a random
It's
dude
so
in the
funny
bar. She
because
has
they're
no
all
idea
in
the
movies
capability
now,
of
but
this
there's really
monster,
no money in this shit now. So like,
Yeah, I think
look, I mean, look at her. She's like, she's like in a Holiday Inn Express. She has one AirPod. She lost the other AirPod like 8 months ago, and she doesn't have enough money to replace it. God, she looks like she lives in a giant shithole somewhere.
with Cindy, she just finds him interesting. He's a very quiet person. You can't really get much out of him, but she pushes him to, sort of open up a bit. And she's completely unaware.
She's on unemployment. You can tell she's on unemployment. The money that she made from the film or whatever TV show she was on, it ended like 8 months ago. She's collecting some checks.
Of his motives throughout the entire film. But I think with them two, it just shows human connection. It shows Timothy as a person. And, it was really interesting to be able to work with Alfred.
Yeah, you guys are really selling the movie. Great job. You're really selling the movie that bomb. Who's this guy? Did he have to be in a trailer with Brett Gelman for 2 months and he got cancer?
100%.
Does this man actually have cancer?
Shrouded in mystery, very enigmatic.
I'd feel really bad if he does. Does this actor actually have cancer? He might have cancer from working with Brett.
You really aren't sure what his kind of
Brett Gelman
motives
Lemon.
are.
Here we go. This is a movie from 2017 starring Brett Gelman. And of course, it wouldn't be a Brett Gelman movie if he wasn't wearing a see-through white shirt. Everything is so sexualized with him. I guess he thinks that's funny. He thinks it's funny. It's like the hack thing of just like rubbing your nipples and thinking that's like a hilarious bit. It's a hilarious alt bit to be comfortable with your disgusting body.
How old are you? 35.
I present to you Lemon from 2017 starring Brett Gelman.
165.
Let's say 220 to be safe. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hardy, hardy, har. He's in his underwear. Hardy, hardy, har. Wow. That's when you're making a comedy, you can, once you cut to the wide and you reveal the context of the situation, and now hilarity ensues.
Thank you.
They love your look. Your audition, rock solid.
I got a job.
Tomorrow I'm going to New York for 10 days.
What's in New York?
It's better you stay.
God, it's great that this type of movie isn't happening anymore. Isn't anybody grateful that this kind of horseshit's not happening anymore? The stiff Silver Lake Atwater Village nerd who buttons his shirts to the very top and has the grandpa World War I glasses. Isn't it great that this isn't happening anymore? Isn't it lovely? Can't we appreciate that we get the Minecraft slop now? This stuff is such dog shit.
What's in New York?
It's worse than
Better you
slop.
stay.
I don't usually do this kind of work.
Gloom. Gloomy? More gloom?
My sister has a black son. He's 6.
Yeah, he's vaguely autistic. That's kind of the joke. It's like the transcendental filmmaking stuff of nothing happens for a very long time, and then something might happen. Like music comes in, or he just starts running like down a street or something.
It's better you stay.
I don't usually do this kind of work.
Gloom.
He's eating a sandwich. He's such a simple, normal man.
Gloomy?
But there's such darkness beneath him,
More
huh?
gloom?
My sister has a black son. He's 6.
That's wonderful.
I think we could both use some space. Okay, I hope you're well.
Have you ever thought about cleaning the slate, making it new?
I don't have friends. Tracy, what am I going to say?
It new.
This guy I
I don't
know.
have friends.
This guy's name that's so weird. I know this guy. He came to one of my stand-up shows once. His name is Herman Dune. I was on a show in Manhattan Beach, and I had seen him at some other shows, but he was in the audience, and we talked after. I love his music, actually. It's very much like, so I've talked to him before because I said he sounded like Silver Jews, and he took that as a high compliment. This is him here. Herman Dune. He's putting out new music. Nice. I think, yeah, here we go. This is him.
Face, but then I forget their names. I have a book for right.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember the stuff I like. I haven't listened to him in a very, very long time, but I like his shit. He moved down to San Pedro, and he's from France. But anyway, if you like, sorry, that was a kind of a side quest thing there. If you like Silver Jews, definitely check him out. Here we go. Back to the shit movie.
Slate, making it new.
I don't have friends. Tracy, what am I going to say?
That I'm bad.
Have you ever thrown a knife?
Guys, Michael Cera's in it. Oh my God, remember the Josh days? Michael Cera, he looks weird. He's a weird, non-threatening guy who looks weird. Isn't that hilarious that he looks weird, but he's a movie star?
No.
Isn't it weird that he has no sexual energy to him, whatever, and he's just sort of plays everything monotone and with no, he has no personality or nothing, and that's kind of the whole thing. The whole thing is that there is nothing.
Hey, do you mind?
God, I'm really happy right now that all this Scott Pilgrim, like Juno afterbirth shit is done for. This is the worst stuff. I don't know how I forgot. I forgot they were churning horse shit like this out. If you think A24 stuff is bad now, this shit is 10 times worse. This Fox Searchlight, Napoleon Dynamite ripoff, dog shit, Diablo Cody screenplay, let's give Brett Gelman a vehicle type of stuff. It's so bad.
Not doing that?
I think you would like seeing someone.
And they think they're sophisticated. That's why there's classical music in the background. They're sophisticated, actually. It's not because the movie's actually not moving along and no one really cares. It's because they're so sophisticated. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it have violins and cellos?
I think you would like seeing someone else. I want you to meet everyone.
I was mugged.
What? You saw who did it?
It was a gang. A Latino gang, not a black gang. A lot of people still think black when you say gang.
Is that right?
Danger! Danger!
Can I get you something?
Danger!
I really hate that stuff of like a white guy. What if a white guy was hanging out with black people? They are actually way more, and look, I'm not a guy who calls people racist, but by their standards of what racism is, they did the most racist stuff for a decade. David Cross saying the N-word hard R. These sort of sketches, you know, you have 30 Rock blackface, Sarah Silverman doing blackface, and Parks and the Sarah Silverman program. And then, you know, cut to now, if you're like a Republican, they think you're Hitler. But for a decade, they were running rampant with like blackface, saying the N-word, having sketches where what if a white guy talked to a black person who was really black? This stuff is, I'm actually gonna wake up every day and be thankful for my family and thankful that this stuff is gone and is no more. It's no more. I don't even hate Diablo Cody, by the way. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm talking about a certain flavor of artistic cuisine. You know what I mean.
Danger!
By the way, I like Napoleon Dynamite. I think it's funny as shit. I rewatched it on a plane with no volume, holding my daughter as she was sleeping, and it was really, I was laughing my ass off. Uncle Rico's trying to sell Tupperware, but he just keeps sexually assaulting women all over the town. It's very funny. Here we go. By the way, that movie also spawned a lot of this dog shit. This is the exact. If you're making a trailer for this type of movie, it's a guy that's mostly calm and he'll like start freaking out in traffic and going insane.
I knew you were crazy.
Please stop following me.
I am dangerous. Yeah, I am dangerous. Yeah, in Broadway.
Yeah, there's a quote from the Austin Chronicle about it, about how it's brilliant.
I heard screaming.
Guys, Andy Daly's in it. We got all the big improvised people from UCB. It's more horse shit from the people that made horse shit. From the minds of people who made stuff that sucks ass. It's another thing that sucks ass. Lemon with Brett Gelman.
I'm having a heart attack.
I cannot hide this journey to.
Are you okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you okay?
Wait. Written by Janicza Bravo and Brett Gelman. Was Janicza Bravo Brett's wife, the black lady he married? I need an ID on this real quick. Janicza Bravo. She made Zola, which I liked Zola. I thought it was really funny, actually. Did she make Zola? Janicza Bravo. Yeah, she made Zola. Was that Brett Gelman's wife? This is news to me. Janicza Bravo is an American filmmaker. This is her. Is this spouse Brett Gelman? Oh, well, hey, props. The worst thing she ever did was suck that Jew's dick. Zola ain't half bad. I got to give it up for her. She kept a little bit of piece of her artistic life somehow, even after fucking that beanbag. That furry little beanbag. In December 2015, Bravo married her longtime boyfriend, actor Brett Gelman. Gelman and Bravo met in New York City while working on a New York Lotto commercial. It's very funny that she married a Jewish guy that she married when they were doing a lottery commercial together. In 2016, they resided in LA. They divorced in 2018. Yeah, that was short-lived. She must be a smart girl. She got tricked by a Jay. She just got tricked by a Jay. She's black. She probably hadn't been around Jays that much. She was the writer and director of Zola. Zola has problems in it, but I thought it was pretty damn fun. When they start singing Hannah Montana in the car. By the way, pretty crazy that she claims she wrote the movie because Zola was based off of a tweet. A Twitter thread from a stripper. Still good for her. Man, that is blowing my mind right now. I did not know. She sucked that worm's little cock. Huh. That is blowing my mind right now, man. Brett Gelman's wifey. My wifey. And then, you know what Brett did? Gelman wailing wall. He did this. This is what Brett turned around and did after he divorced. After he divorced that cue ball, he turned around, he went to the Wailing Wall and proposed to a witch.
We came to visit today. I've been coming here since infancy, and I plan to continue to come here.
Oh, really? Is this? Oh, because it's your home. Is it your homeland? Go ahead. Speak. Speak Hebrew for us. Speak some Israeli. Can you do any of that? Look how mad Brett looks. By the way, hates. They both just hate each other so much. But this is going to Israel for him. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's, you know, your grandma sends you $300 on your birthday, so you got to call her, and you don't really like talking to her. Something like that. It's like, he's like, all right, I got to go and touch base, come back. You know what it is. I have to pretend I give a shit about Israel.
We're here at the Kotel. We came to visit today. I've been coming here since infancy, and I plan to continue to come here for the rest of my life. We're here to show our solidarity with Israel.
My first time here was last April.
Showing solidarity with, I think on average, they've been killing over 100 children a day since they started, you know, a year and a half ago. So they're showing solidarity with the killing of children. Innocent children. And they're smiling. They're smug about it.
And I plan to come here the rest of my life.
By the way, you should know that the entire world besides the United States, for some reason, a lot of us can't see the influence Israel has over the United States of America. To the rest of the world, it's just a known fact. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a hypothesis. It's not. The rest of the world goes, no, we all know Israel controls America. That's very obvious. I don't know why. And then they're confused why we can't see it. I mean, look at this.
Well, this is, to me, the most powerful place on earth.
It's the most powerful place on earth.
It's really a privilege to get to be here.
They can't just go to the Wailing Wall. It's such a private, spiritual, religious experience for you to go to the Wailing Wall. Why do you guys kiss the wall? There's 9,000 photos taken of you. People are recording it and filming it. If it's such a private, great moment, you know, what's with all the cameras? What's with all the video? What's with the, Has anybody in Hollywood or in a high political position kissed the Wailing Wall without taking a picture of themselves doing it? Has any of them? Supposedly it's such a sacred thing. Oh, it's so sacred. Get everybody, cameras, get the cameras, lights, get it all right. Is the audio good? Do we need a clapper? This is Hollywood. What are you talking about? It's dog shit. Wait, did Brett just go on the James Corden show and I missed it?
Now, Brett, I want to talk to you about this.
No, he just sucks ass. Hold on, let me see if Brett talks about the movie at all, though. Terry Nichols. I'm just saying things that are quote unquote like conspiracy theories or anti-Semitic in the United States is something that's just a known fact in the rest of the world. So, maybe I'm too cultured. Maybe they call me racist because I'm too well read. Actually, they call me racist because I read too many books. I got too much education, so they call me a racist. They call me an anti-Semite because I got my nose in a book. Oh my God. Latest movie news and trailers. Exploring the dark journey of Brett Gelman, Ashley Benson, and Anthony Kerrigan and McVey. 7 days ago, no views. I'm going to leave that at no views. McVey's Ashley Benson and Brett Gelman take us into the mind of terrorism. This was from Screenfish, and it has 13 views 6 days ago. How bad is this movie bombing right now? Does anyone know? How much money is this thing losing? Oh my God. Okay. Well, there's like nothing. There's really nothing about the... Did he not do... Man, he didn't do... Did he not do... Man, he hasn't done anything in terms of press for this film. Wasn't this in theaters? Man, if I type in Brett Gelman, it's just like clips of me talking about him.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?